When I stepped out of the airport, then immediately felt like I was stepping into a sauna. Like, it was very humid in El Salvador, especially this part where the airport is. I think it's a little less humid in other parts, but I think I was also just more used to it. And so, very humid, that was awesome. And we hopped in a car, had our couple first days doing stuff. My first companion was from Honduras, and so I could understand him all right. I knew some Spanish before coming in the mission field, and I guess that's something important. You want to learn as much as you can before coming in. I would always study the Book of Mormon in Spanish with my dad because he knows Spanish. Then right after my first changes meeting was something I'll never forget at all, because we stuffed all my bags and things in the back of this pickup truck. And in El Salvador, to get around, they have old crummy buses that they get from the States, and they have these pickup trucks where they put this like metal cage over the back and they throw a tarp over the top. And lots of times they'll charge you $0.25 and you jump in the back and they shove like 30 people on there to get from one town to another. But for this time we just shoved all our luggage on there. We had like 6 missionaries and we all just hopped in the back too and started flying out to my first area. And it was just incredible to see how the houses were and the kind of place it was. And just my house, walking in there, then like the housing is very different than what we have here. My first area was Sopico, and it's the farthest area up north of the mission. It's kind of out there, and it's just kind of a little town, and there are parts of the town where you could go up and you could look down over the town a little bit. You could see it down there, and just kind of made me feel like I was out in the middle of the jungle in like the middle of nowhere. And that is kind of scary starting out. Like, scary being out in your first area, but it was also just so incredible to see the differences there. Like, it always, in the mornings, then I'd kind of be sad and a little scared because you could hear all the El Salvador sounds going by. You can hear the guys with the bikes that are selling bread. Like, they have this huge basket that's set on these like metal things that are welded onto the bike, and they go around honking their horn, just selling bread, and got all the people selling stuff. Tamales, pupusas. It's a lot of fun. But whenever I walked outside, then just amazed. I think in the morning as I sat in there studying, I was just like so scared, very sad. But once I walked outside, saw the cobblestone sort of streets there, and there's a lot of dirt roads too, and just the incredible sort of place it is. It's just so amazing. It's something you don't get, well, here in the States.